What's up? Yo, I want to talk about Mr. Cupcake, Mr. Rudy Poo, Kevin Durant. All right. This guy was on some interview, interview and tip, and he said one of the reasons why he left Golden State was because um, Oakland they kept sucking up, Oakland media kept sucking up the Steph Curry. Um, Listen, man. Okay, there's a lot of problems with this. All right. If you are the type of guy that you know is gonna, if you're gonna do something and you know it's gonna cause a lot of backlash, why would you do it in the first place? You know, I'm pretty sure um, a guy as sensitive as Kevin Durant should have had the common sense to know, hey, if I join this Golden State Warriors team, I'm gonna take a lot of flack from it. I'm gonna take a lot of hate from it. It's just common sense, you know. That's like a guy that commit a crime to somebody and say, "Oh, I didn't know I was gonna go to jail for this. I didn't know people was gonna look down on me for this." What you expect, you know? I don't know if this guy is not too right in the head, man. He may be a little off. You know, he may be a little too sensitive. So, um, or he's just lacking common sense. Because if you know anything about the Golden State Warriors, that team was built from the ground up. Okay, for those guys, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry to amount to the players that they came to be, um, that was just by hard work and determination. That it's not like these guys all conspired to get together and say, "Hey, let's make a super team." They were all drafted to that team. You didn't know Steph Curry was going to be a great shooter. This is a guy that constantly kept being hurt every single year. Um, you know, this is a guy that, had to work on his jump shot. He stayed in the gym for hours to become a superstar. Klay Thompson is another guy. Draymond Green was drafted last. No, he was picked last in the draft pick. Okay, meaning nobody had any belief in Draymond Green. They thought he was a scrub, you know. And for a certain amount of time, that prediction was true. But he blossomed, and he had a little peak. He had a little hot run when he was an All-Star and the Defensive Player of the Year, and he earned all of that. Do hard work, regardless of what he is now. At his best, his peak, I mean, he was a great player. You know, sometimes greatness don't last real long. You know, if somebody has 3 years of greatness out of their whole NBA career and they can hang their hat on that and win the championship, why not? You know, but Kevin Durant, you should know better. All right, you were considered one of the best players in the league, right next to LeBron, 1A and 1B. Some people even said you were better than LeBron. So for you to go to another team when you was up 3-1 against them, you didn't prove to the people that you could beat the Golden State Warriors. Why would you do that? Why would you sit back and not take up the challenge? Why would you not want that smoke? You know what I mean? Are you afraid of Steph Curry? You know, it's clear you was jealous of the guy because he was getting all this attention in the Warriors franchise. Newsflash, idiot. He was on the team first. He bought them a championship before you did. Okay? And Warriors would have won a championship with or without you. That's a fact. Okay? That's a damn near fact because all they had to do was just get past your team, OKC, which they already did. And who's to say they can't beat you again for another season? Who's to say you couldn't beat them for the first time? But you deprived us of greatness. You deprived us of watching a great series. You deprived us of watching what can you do when the lights is on. Why couldn't you do that against Steph Curry? Why you never beat Steph Curry? You know, you were so fascinated with beating LeBron by joining the 72-win team, by joining a championship contending team. Why couldn't you beat LeBron with OKC? You had the pieces. Why couldn't you win the championship in 2012? You had a big three. You know, you had James Harden and Russell Westbrook on your team. I don't give a crap if they were young. They still James Harden and Russell Westbrook. And they still was dropping dimes. No, James Harden led you guys to the finals in 2012 for a lot of moments against the Spurs. He was coming off the bench and locking those games down for you guys. You know, when you froze up against a 3-1 lead. There's no, when you choke a 3-1 lead, that's on you. And Steph Curry did the same thing in the same year. But he wanted to spoke with LeBron. He wanted to come back the next year and give LeBron the business. He didn't care whether you joined him or not. Draymond Green is the guy that got in the car and begged you to come to Golden State. You know, because he was sitting there crying in his feelings. You know, maybe if he controlled his temper and didn't do nothing stupid, he wouldn't get suspended for one game and the Warriors would have won a championship. You know, what if the Warriors did win a championship in 2016 and you joined them? That means they would have won 2 championships without you. And they still was capable of winning 2 championships without you. You know, you are by far the epitome of what most people don't like in players. Soft and weak. You know, I never seen a guy that supposedly want to be competitive not go up against the best players. That's incredibly weak. Where I come from, a guy that don't want the smoke or is backing down from a challenge, that's weak, dog. You should be man enough to accept the challenge. But instead, you still getting on these podcasts telling people your feelings, you know, because you want people to feel sorry for you because you joined a 72-win team. Dog, shut the hell up, man. No, you could have easily went to another team. Any team but that team, because that team beat you. You know. Why couldn't you join the Portland Trailblazers? You had Damian Lillard there and CJ McCullough. Why couldn't you give them the business? So you claim that Westbrook and guys like James Harden wasn't enough to get it done to win the championship, right? But meanwhile, you was up 3-1 against the Warriors. Okay, so I guess that's not a championship team. Being 3 games up to 1 is not a championship team. That sounds a bit weak to me, you know? It's not like you got swept by the Warriors, all right? Not like OKC had no chance of going to the finals. Dog, you full of shit. You know, you are by far one of the weakest minded superstars I have ever seen. I have never seen such a player, even to this day, making excuses to why he joined the team. You got 2 chips out of it, so shut the hell up and respect Steph Curry. You even try to throw shade at the guy because you got mad because he get attention. What the fuck you think he's supposed to get? You know what I mean? Are you on drugs? He's supposed to get that type of attention. He's Steph Curry, you idiot. Man, I don't know with some of these guys just a little off in the head, but Kevin Durant got some serious mental issues of being super sensitive. This is the same guy that you say, oh, he would have gave Jordan problems. No, Jordan would have gave him problems. Jordan would have got in his head and bust that ass. You know, Kobe even bust Kevin Durant's ass. Yeah, it was early in Kevin Durant's career, but Kobe know Kevin Durant was mentally weak. You know, these guys that are mentally weak and don't want to accept the challenge. I mean, I can't put up with them, man. It's hard to respect guys like that. But anyway, what do you guys think? All right. You know I had to go at this little cupcake Kevin Durant. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.